Good evening, and welcome to another live stream with me, Edward from Games and Tea. You might notice I'm with 4 wonderful players today who are all in completely wrong places. So I'm going to sort that out while they all introduce themselves. We're going to start with Marius, who is actually in the correct place, playing the character of Sam. How are you doing, sir? And please do tell us a little bit about Sam for us.
Hello. Sam is a tiefling rogue, as tieflings do, and he is in this new town and he tries to keep a low profile, but then his mind comes and alcohol comes in the way, and he breaks into a heavily guarded warehouse and frees some poor puppies that were imprisoned there. And luckily, nothing happened.
Very lucky.
Yes.
There was some interesting things like that, but fingers crossed. This is now correct. Aha! There we go. we also have Eric playing our monk character Progenitas. How are you doing, sir? Please tell us a bit about Progenitas for us.
Well, I'm doing fine. I hope Progenitas is doing so as well, because last time something happened. I had to roll a saving throw, and that was that.
Indeed.
So I'm really looking forward to see how that will be working out. Other than that, I think I'm the only one who isn't in the group yet, or ever. I mean, who knows?
Something along those lines, yeah. Something along those lines. But yeah, we're gonna have to see what was the result of that saving throw. Beside them, we have Crunchy Cactus, whose camera does not want to work with Zoom for some reason. No idea why. And he is playing Braun. How are you doing, sir? And please do tell us a little about Braun for us.
Braun is, as has been mentioned every time, a precious cinnamon roll that must be protected. Unfortunately, last session, some monsters rudely attacked him, and he blacked out from the blood loss and has no idea what happened. And, now they're at a mansion. That's all that matters.
No.
Exactly.
Nothing else happened.
Nothing untoward happened. Nothing weird or strange happened in that battle. No.
I think Kyrus and Luinil took care of everything.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely. They definitely did.
Yeah.
Talking of Kyrus, unfortunately, our player Chad is not able to be with us today. We hope that he will be able to join us later, but at the present moment, he's not able to be with us. But he plays Kyrus, a Dampier rogue pirate with an interesting background, and yeah. He and Luinil definitely dealt with the creatures that our three characters last week fought. Braun definitely was blacked out. Definitely. Beside them, we have Jeff from the Twitch channel Alhadrin, playing our fairy character Luinil. How are you doing, sir? And please tell us a little bit about Luinil for us.
I'm no good. And, Luminil is, as you said, the fairy druid of the party. And the beauty of it is that, as far as we've seen so far, no one on this continent has ever seen a fairy. So.
Indeed.
Also, Luminil has not ever really been in a society. So. This
is also very true. And
yeah, unfortunately.
He's a bit strange in the ways of men.
He's a bit strange in many ways. Definitely agree with that. Very much Jeff, I feel, to be honest. It is good. Anyways, we are going to dive straight in. Please do, guys who are watching at home, please do let me know how the balance of the music between me, the players, and everything else is. Please just let us know that if there are any problems, and I will try and sort things out while we are in the middle of the game. So, without further ado, let us jump into tonight's session. Last session, our tiefling rogue had disappeared off because he had forgotten that he needed to do a shift around the town, and leaving Luinil, Braun, and Kyrus to their devices within the Flying Turtle Tavern. While this was happening, Progenitas, our monk, had disappeared very, very quickly out of the city of Archwall and made their way to try and follow some tracks. Finding some tracks, finding them all the way back to a warehouse. While this was happening, Braun, Karis, and Luinil had a little bit of an explore. They did a bit of exploring, did a little bit of finding out about the various religions within this city, discovering that one of the religions was an extremely open place, being the religion of Ignis. Sorry, not religions, gods. One being a very open place of Ignis, full of all sorts of craftsmanship all going on there. And finding also the watchtower of Hayem, where the guardian of Hayem was very brusque, shall we say, in telling them to basically fuck off and leave her to it. It was at that point where our three characters decided to head to the mansion belonging, the mysterious mansion belonging to the character of Evan Dane. During the while this was happening in the background, Progenitas had managed to make their way to the warehouse of the College of Sorcerers and had been a very, very sneaky boy and had managed to get themselves to the top floor of the warehouse and had just pried open one of the crates, which he believed to be the crates of black crystal that he was in charge of finding. And we're going to jump in at that point of our game today. Progenitas, you have just rolled for me a Constitution saving throw, and from what I remember, it was a rather poor Constitution saving throw. So,
Shh. No one knows. No one knows.
As a result of that, you are going to take 1d4 plus 2 necrotic damage, and your maximum hit points. So you're going to take 3 necrotic damage, and your maximum hit points are reduced by that amount until you take a long rest.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
This is the first time that I have to do that in
Fantasy Grounds, of course.
in Fantasy Grounds. How?
So what you need?
Where? What?
How? Well, when? Just remember that. Just remember what your maximum total is, and on the front page of your character sheet, you should see wounds, max, and temporary at the very bottom with HP. Just click on the box that has max and reduce the number by that amount. So just remember that remember what your actual max to max HP is.
Yep. Okay. Done.
Cool.
So that's it.
That's it. That's all you need to note in. So
So
you have pride.
I have been stressed out for 2 weeks for 3 fucking damage.
Yes, you have been stressed out for 2 weeks for 3 fucking damage. This is what I do to you.
Yeah.
But you have pried open this box, and we're going to get some slightly more appropriate music than this very cheerful, generic fantasy music. So we're going to go for something a little bit more disregarded. There we go. That's a bit more
Can you
like.
turn the volume down a little bit?
Yeah, I've just done that. So it should be good now. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
So I opened the box.
So
There
you have
is,
opened.
I assume, black crystal in it.
There is indeed a black crystal, but as you have opened the box, you feel your it's very hard to describe, but it's almost like your soul is being pulled from you into this box where these shards of black crystal lie.
Okay.
And it's not a significant amount, but it felt like your soul was being pulled from you in that very small moment of you opening that box.
Okay. Is there anything in this room which I could use to transport one of these crystals?
Oh, absolutely. To your left, when you glance to your left, you see what basically is a dump storage space. It's got broken furniture. It's got storage boxes, broken pieces of wardrobe, bookshelves. You'll be able to find something there, like a piece of cloth. You could even take tear the cloth off one of the chairs to help you there.
I wanna use some fabric indeed, cloth or anything else, to touch it and put it in a smaller box of some kind. Can I find that?
Easily done. Easy done. It's not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that because it's just a obvious storage area.
Okay.
So there is this
Then
one
I
box.
close up that box and I close up the big box. So
Mhm.
in a way that
Yep.
no one noticed that it's ever been opened.
Just roll for me a. You can use your Tinker's tool for me. You can use your Tinker's tools for this. Just roll me a very quick
Int
dexterity.
or dex base?
Yeah, this will be dex based, I think.
Okay.
Just to make sure that the box is securely sealed so that nobody has noticed.
Done.
Easy, easy. The nails that were in the top of the box, you had just pulled them out, and so you just insert them right back in the same holes in which they were. It looks seamless. Nothing had ever happened there,
Okay.
to your knowledge anyway.
The voices that I heard before, are they still there downstairs?
They are still there, yes.
Okay. You said it was an overhanging platform hanging down from some chains or something?
No, sorry, that my description was obviously not very good. You are on the upper floor, at the very far. So you are now at the front of the building. At the opposite side of the building, at the back, there is a hanging, sort of a hanging contraption, which is obviously used to lower and raise large boxes and crates and barrels up to this upper floor. So you are not on an overhang. You are in a full floor.
Okay. Let me write this down.
Yep, no worries. Let me just grab a. I believe I have this as a map, so I can share that with you. I think I do. There you go. So this is the area where you are at. So you are in this sort of location.
Yeah, and at the back there is that platform that can be moved down. Is it
Correct.
up or down at this point?
It is currently up at this present moment in time.
Okay. Then I have to check something. Real quick. No, I have to be able to see it. Okay. I'm going to go back to the stair. Try to sneak. Try to see if I can make out if there's anyone rumbling down in the area that stair goes to.
Sure, no worries. Please just roll me a very quick stealth check. I don't think the DC is not very high because you are already very, very sneaky and you are upstairs. So just roll me a very quick stealth check for me, please. Okay, not the best.
No, I didn't budget, but apparently.
We'll see how that goes. You
So
head
I'm not
over.
going down yet. I'm just
No.
going
I
towards the stairs
understand.
and listen. Yeah.
I understand. It's more to do with the fact that you are currently on a wooden floor. Above them. So it's more you making your way over across that wooden floor above them, in terms of the orientation of the building.
Yeah.
Let me just share the map with our people who are watching online, so the guys you can all see. So this is what our character Progenitas can see at this present moment in time. When you reach the top of the ladder, let me just roll a very quick stealth. Okay, yeah, he'll hear. Does the other person hear? Probably not. It's disadvantage because he's actually in the office. Wow, okay, my guys are really being very observant today. You have made your way over to the ladder, and you have a very high passive perception, I believe. So you just wait at the top of the ladder, and you hear, very quietly, away down and from your orientation behind you, because it's downstairs. So here, just behind you. Here, do you hear that? Was that somebody moving upstairs? Nah, can't be. But just go and check, will you? Oh, all right. And you start to hear somebody moving along the corridor, in your direction.
Okay. Okay, I'll move down the stairs, and as soon as I can, use Misty Step towards the corner where I came into.
Sure, no worries. Yeah, easily done. Easily done. You scurry down the stairs immediately.
And dive into the thing, of course.
Immediately cast your Misty Step. Does Misty Step is Misty Step a verbal component? Does it have a verbal component, or is this your?
Yes, it has a verbal component.
It has a verbal component. This is part of
do that
your.
very silently.
All right.
Very inhuman composure thingy.
Sure. I would like you to roll me a. This is going to be very. This is a weird request, but just roll me a sleight of hand.
A sleight of hand. Okay.
Yeah, a sleight. This is a weird request. I know.
Ah.
Let me. Oh, dude.
Oh no.
Mate, okay. Cool. Is he... Well, yeah, no. Let's just see... Okay, Fantasy Grounds likes me today. Cool, thanks, Fantasy Grounds.
Oh no, we're
Does that
gonna
mean
die.
it doesn't like me, or?
Well, we'll see. It seems to be so for today. Just describe to me Misty Step for us, visually.
Visually, I teleport
Yes.
30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see.
No, that's mechanically. That's mechanically. So when you cast Misty Step, what happens? What does happen? Is there a very quick flash of white light? Is there a puff of
There's a puff of white smoke.
Puff of white smoke. Cool. There's a puff of white smoke that happens, and you disappear from the ladder and appear immediately above the grate where you came in, and there's an instant reaction from the guard of, "Here, Elros, there is somebody here," and they start running immediately towards at least where they saw the smoke.
Yeah, so they run towards the ladder. Sure, but I'm away.
You're on the other side. Yeah, you're still good. You're diving down the
Yeah, that's
thing?
what I said.
Cool.
I'm gone. I don't want to fight.
You're gone. All right. Diving down the what's the name of that thing?
Really,
Great.
really silently. Hopefully.
I need another sleight of hand. It's either sleight of hand or stealth. I'll leave it to you. You can choose, but I need one of those for them. Come on,
I
you can do
really
this.
used the dice too much.
Fucking hell, mate. At least it's better than last time.
It's going up.
It's going up. It is definitely going up. Let's see. Will he? Nah, he's not going to see that one. He's a bit too intrigued by the smoke. So it's not the quietest you have ever been.
No.
But you very quickly, with a slight clang, you're hoping they didn't hear that. Close the grate behind you and scurry off down the tunnel. Where are you?
Close the lock. There's.
You're also locking it
close
as
the
well.
lock, of course. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Very nice. Where are you headed to?
Back to the monastery or the.
Back to the monastery.
Church.
Run as fast as your little legs can carry you.
I'm not that little.
It's just a comment. That's all. Just a comment.
Yeah,
Alright.
just saying.
This is also true. You're also not that little.
I'm just
So
human, so.
This is true. Yeah, you're gonna see them. You are dashing through the streets. Well, somewhat dashing through the streets. And as you are moving,
I'm dashing to the sewers. As soon as I get back on the street,
you're dashing through the
blend
streets,
in.
and then you're going to blend into the crowd. Okay.
Yes. I don't want to stand out.
And you definitely don't. This is for sure. You definitely do not. But as you are making your way through these streets towards the Temple of Altior, You happen to glance out of the corner of your eye, and you notice he's not here right now, but I'm hoping to grab his attention when he's back. But you happen to notice a very familiar tiefling is currently making his way through the market square. He seems to be armed though this time, and seems to be moving with purpose.
Okay, I try to avoid him.
Okay, sure, easy done. He's not really being very observant in this regard. He's just simply looking around. And you make your way to the Temple of Altior.
Yes.
What would you like to do once you get there?
Go to the high priest and
Mhm.
show him the black crystal, say that it's back and that they want to transport it ASAP. And give him the piece I borrowed.
You giving the information over to the high priest, he looks very concerned. How many crates were there?
2 out of, I believe, 3 that got exported.
Indeed, there should be 3 too. Interesting.
Also, I have a question that
Of
you
course.
might be able to answer about this black crystal. I know you shouldn't touch it by hand, so I haven't. But once I opened the box with a huge quantity to get this one piece out, I noticed that, well, I got the feeling that my, for lack of a better word, soul got sucked out of my body.
That is the danger of black crystal.
Okay.
It
Is
is
there anything that we can do about the effects of that? Or just sleep?
black crystal in large quantities can cause damage to one's soul. From the knowledge that I have, to black crystal, I mean, I am not learned in this regard. The ones who would know keep all knowledge on the Lock and Key. But the limited knowledge that I have is that black crystal is extremely hard to mine due to that soul-sapping ability. In very, very small quantities, such as the one that you have here. He has not picked up the black crystal. It simply is still lying on the desk. He's avoiding touching it completely. Very small amounts like the ones that you have here, so long as they do not enter the body in any way, are not harmful in the short term. However, it is advisable you do not stay in contact or in close proximity to said thing for long periods of time.
No. That's why I bring it to you and go away. No, that's a joke.
Well, thank you. Your trust in me is much appreciated, he says with a very wry smile. That is the extent to my knowledge, unfortunately. I do not know anything about the mining process, although I know it is extremely dangerous. The locations where black crystal can be found tend to have far more than the quantities of those 3 boxes. And I have a feeling that the greater amounts, the worse the draw on the soul.
Okay.
But if you want more information, then I would suggest that you either contact the College of Mages, and I cannot believe I am saying that, or you find somebody who has contact with them and get the information that way. Or you can try and steal the information. I am not saying this to encourage you.
I'll steal the information.
There is unfortunately no College of Mage Tower here in the city of Archwell. We are, of course, a trading city, not a center of learning or a large city. So there is not one here. So you would have to go to possibly one of the larger cities.
Yeah.
To find that sort of information.
Okay. Let's park that for the moment then. But first things first, these 2 boxes are going
Indeed.
to be shipped very shortly.
I'm surprised that they haven't already been shipped already. And I'm sure they were.
Well, they have been, but they have been brought back or something. Yeah, by a card. I
They were.
can go to the warehouse and see if that guy is home who did that, but
You know where they were brought.
yes, I told you, didn't I?
Oh, so you gave all the information. Okay, sorry. My apologies. GM apologies there. Interesting. Then perhaps he still has the 3rd box.
Perhaps.
What on earth do you want to do with it, though? Oh.
Well, the way you're telling it me, if nothing else, this stuff is worth.
It is
A lot.
worth a lot, indeed. Perhaps he's using it to run a smuggling operation. It is known that black crystal fetches a very high price in the black market. Yeah. Find out from this person who still has the 3rd box. Find out who he is. Trail him if you wish, or meet with him. I leave that to you. You are much more of an expert than me. I'm simply just the leader of the temple here. Find out what his deal is. Do you have a lead on them? Apart from where it's located.
I don't know if it's a he or a she. I don't know anything about it other than that it's a warehouse that where it leads to with rotten fruit inside.
What about your little bird?
That was my plan. To go to her and see if she can.
It sounds like you have. It sounds like you are fully in control of the plan. I will leave it all to you.
Okay, but anything I could do about the after effects other than sleep it off, walk it off?
I really don't know, I'm afraid. All I can suggest is sleep it off and see if that works.
Okay.
You are not seriously injured by this?
I don't think so, but it feels weird.
All I can suggest is you sleep it off for the time.
Okay. Well, I'll do that when it's time to do so. Let's go to the library and see if I can find Little Grace.
I'll be with you, Progenitas.
And to you, High Priest.
Heading through the city to the now very familiar library. It is open. It is now probably about early afternoon, early to mid afternoon or so, and you enter the familiar white large building through the very small door. And the librarian, whose name I have forgotten because I'm not looking at my notes, is sitting behind the desk. He looks like he's trying to read a book, but
Richard.
Richard, thank you. But being the observant monk you are, you also notice that his eyes are closed and his breathing is very deep.
Okay. I'll just move in and see if I can find Gracie myself. Just let him sleep.
Roll me a. What would be this? What would this? I'll let you choose. Perception or investigation. One of the two.
That's an easy one.
Perception.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, investigation is what would have been an 8 on this roll, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Wandering through the library, you can't seem to find any sign of Grace anywhere.
Okay. Any books on Black Crystal?
None.
While I'm here, you know.
Unfortunately, looking around, glancing at the shelves, you cannot find anything to do with Black Crystal.
I'll have to wake up
I'm
Richard
afraid.
then.
All right. You head over to Richard and give him a bit of a shove.
Slam my fist on the no.
Oh, you slam! Wait, if you want to.
No. I'm just joking. I'll try to
I'll leave it to you, mate.
I try to wake him up peacefully.
Okay. You gently rouse him from his slumber. The Grace? What? Grace? Oh!
Yes, that's the one I'm looking for.
Progenitas. Oh, sorry, I must have dozed off. Very dry read, this one, unfortunately. And he puts it aside, and you see that it says an essay into the phases of Katha.
The what?
An essay into the phases of Katha. Katha, you know to be the name of the moon that orbits Malantar.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. He's also looking into the blue sun stuff.
Oh, it's the moon.
Yeah, I know. Usually those things collide.
It is true. It is also something. But, Progenitas. Sorry. What can I do for you, my boy?
Well, two things actually. I was wondering if you have any information about Black Crystal in this library.
Oh. Not that I am aware of. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my dear boy.
No?
That is something, unfortunately, the College of Mages are very, very tight-lipped about. Maybe. Need to wake up a bit more. Maybe the Rising Sun in Fall or Farron or one of Nossix or one of the larger libraries on the continent might have something, but that's really the purview of the College of Mages, unfortunately.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh. No worries. Wasn't the main thing
boy.
why I came here for. I was looking for Gracie. Do you know where she is?
Oh, that girl. She had some very strange idea of... She wanted to go out looking for something or someone. I think a tiefling or something like that. Not in her usual outfit. Really, it was just very
I gave
odd.
her some tips.
Oh, you did you? Oh, okay, that must explain it then. But no, she was not dressed in her usual monk robes. It was quite disturbing, actually. Very, almost urchin-like robes. Very strange. Anyway, no, she's out. She's out right now. Currently,
I smile a bit.
you just smile, pleased. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's currently out right now. I'm afraid. My apologies.
Okay. When she gets back, can you tell her I'm looking for her and that I am at the workshop working on my tinkering?
Of course. Yes, definitely. I suppose I better get back to this book.
What's the read about?
Oh, it was written by some strange folk from Bunal Boral. Is an essay on the phases of Katha. Very dull. But, I have to make sure I know something about what's in this library, and I realised that that portion of my knowledge was sadly lacking. So
Okay,
I'm currently reading it.
Good luck with the rest of the read then, and
Thank you.
I'll be up. See you next time.
Good luck, Progenitas.
Thank you very much.
He sits back down in his chair with the book in front of him, and before long, it's very clear that he's already nodding off, trying to keep his eyes open, reading this very dry book. What is it you would like to do now, Progenitas?
I would like to go to the workshop to work on my tinkering, to try to create that fucking smoke bomb.
Let's say then that instead of going to your room, you go to a specific part of the monastery attached to Altior, where you are able to experiment with things and able to work on devices and things like that. In this particular room, it is not just there's not just a small stove where you can mix various alchemical ingredients together to see if you can get stuff together. But there are all sorts of other bits of equipment around here. There's some chisels, there's tools. Obviously there's tools. There's chisels, there's screwdrivers, there's hammers, there's saws, metal saws, everything you can have, everything you can find in here, as well as other bits and pieces of scrap metal, wood, stone. So you have a lot to play with here, which you can for anything else that you would like. In terms of your smoke bombs, please do roll me a tinker's tool. Tinkering check.
I will. I mean, my dice just doesn't know anything different.
No,
today.
it doesn't know anything better except low today. It is not bad. It is not bad. You have managed to create one smoke bomb.
Okay, and
It
if
is
I
a very
spend,
yeah.
I create this one, and it's late afternoon now. I presume.
It's probably about late afternoon now. Yes.
Okay. If I try to make can I try to make another one? Then go eat and wait for Gracie.
Of course. Just roll me another tinker's roll. The DC is now lower because you've managed to figure it out. Ah, there we go. There we go. Not only have you managed to make one, you've managed to make 2 additional smoke bombs. So you now have a total of 3 smoke bombs. One of which you are not quite sure if it will work very well, but the other 2 you know for sure will do exactly what you need it to. Sam, you have been on patrol around the city of Archwall when roll for me a perception check.
I will do. Oh, nice. Dirty 20.
Really nice. Really nice. You are walking through an area of the city which you know to be quite quiet. There's not a lot of people in this area. And you happen to glance around and you spot this very tall creature, want a better word. They are humanoid in aspect, human-like in aspect. So I'm using the term human-like rather than humanoid. But their arms are almost absurdly long. The legs, from what you can see underneath the cloak that they are wearing, are also absurdly long, and both arms and legs are very, very thin. And he seems to be wearing this very, 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 very tall top hat, and he's holding a mask. And he also appears to be looking straight at you.
Do I have any idea what this could be?
Sure. There is a chance. Roll me. What would be good for this? I'll let you choose. You can either roll me a nature check or a history check.
I'm equally bad at both, so...
Let me know which one you choose, because the information you receive will be different depending on which one you roll.
I'll start nature check.
Nature check.
Ooh, 13. Nice.
13 is very nice, but unfortunately the DC was much higher than that, so no, unfortunately you do not know what this creature is.
Okay. How far away am I from this creature?
You're a fair distance.
Okay.
You're a fair distance. I'm not going to give you a value in this, but you're quite a distance. You're like 30 40 seconds walk away from him.
Well, I would put my hand on my rapier and I would like a slow stroll walk towards the creature while I have a look around and see if I see any signs, any way to flee if things get ugly.
Oh, easy. Easy. The area, let's just say the area where you're in is the current residential area of the city, which is quite quiet right now because it's mid-afternoon. Everybody's out doing bits and pieces and away at work, etc. So it's quite quiet right now. And there are lots of little side alleys and streets which you can just dart down. So there's plenty of space for you to go running should things go all to shit.
Yeah. Then I walk close to him, and if he doesn't do anything, I would just stop, like, let's say 3 meters in front of him.
You approach him, and he is literally he's holding. As you get closer, you can see that the clothing he is wearing is just this very, very long, dark purple robe-like thing. It's almost a cloak that covers his front and back, almost like a poncho, but except it's this very sort of shimmering dark purple material. And you can see that he's holding on a stick a theatre mask, effectively. And this theatre mask is very, very beautifully decorated. Seems to be almost a sort of one of those laughing masks with this beautiful sort of red fading into light turquoise, turquoise above the from the forebrow on the foreheads to turquoise in the eyes, with this gold filigree just extending from the sides of the chin up around the cheeks and to the sides of the head, and he's just holding it on a stick. And as you approach, I see you see me. Your compatriots are in trouble.
Excuse me, do I know you?
No.
Why shouldn't I be able to see you?
Sorry, why shouldn't you what? Could you repeat that for me?
Why wouldn't I be able to see you? Well, why are you surprised I can see you?
Oh, sorry, that's my mistake. I misunderstood your question.
No
it's you can see him, and he. Sorry, I misunderstood your previous question. That's my fault. No, only you can see me.
Well, allow me this question. What the hell are you?
I am the Mask Master. I am the gatekeeper of doorways. I am the transporter of people, particularly those whose friends are somewhere else and need their help.
The Mask Master.
Yes.
You said my friends are in trouble. I don't really have a lot of friends in the city yet, so who could it be?
A very small winged person. Another person who employed your services for a time, and another very sharp individual. I believe you made their acquaintance recently.
I believe so too. Okay, listen. For a very spooky thing that's just walking through city in a day, you are awfully helpful. Why are you helpful? Why are you interested in my friend's well-being?
It is my nature.
Usually kind people look kind. You don't look kind. Don't take it as an insult.
No offense taken.
Okay.
Shall I swap the mask?
Keep the mask. Keep the mask. It's beautiful. What kind of danger are my friends in? And where are they in danger?
They are at a... What is the word? A tall, big house? I do not know your corporeal language, unfortunately.
A mansion?
If you will. And they seemed, from what I recall, to have fought something hard. Or was it soft?
Art?
Crystal and human. I don't know. I'm just simply the mask master.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to join them?
Yes, I don't want them to die, but I'm not sure if I agree to anything with you, but I will still have my firstborn child, but... how can I get there fast?
Like this. And he extends his arm away he extends his arm away to him to his left. And this doorway just opens in the middle of the street.
Mm-hmm.
And through the doorway, you see this huge building with these tall windows just littering, dotting the frontage of this building. And in front of it, you see three characters, all of whom you know, or at least have gotten acquainted to, and they appear to have just approached the very large doors to this building, and the doors have just begun to swing open.
Okay. Does it look like Okay. I would like to maybe roll something to find out if it's can I trust this magic? Is it like any magic I've seen before? Is it something that rings alarm bells right away? I'm not sure how to phrase it.
Roll me an insight check. And I think I understand what you're referring to. Roll me an insight check. He is being.
Fantasy Grounds like me.
It does seem to like you today. Yeah, he is being very honest, and much as it's very, very difficult to read a mask, his intentions seem true. His intentions do seem to be giving you the idea that this is indeed something that that you can just go through and you'll be perfectly fine. He's not trying. He's certainly in his tone of voice. He's not trying to be deceiving.
I reach into my under my what's it called? Well, I pull out one of my daggers, what's hidden in my clothing, and I basically poke into the doorway, look if anything was happening to the dagger.
Just goes through.
Then I just look at him and I try to walk through it without taking my eyes off him. So like basically I walk through sideways to keep both in my field of view.
As you do so, he has this uncanny way of also watching you the same. But instead of that sort of very normal way that somebody would go like that, would somebody who just watch somebody, his head just seems to turn on this on a swivel almost, in a very, very clean way that he watches you as well. His arm is still extended towards the open door, and he watches you, and he watches you back the entire way. And do you step through the door?
I step through the door.
You step through the door. He then leans down to look through the door. The doorway is shorter than him, so he leans down and looks through the doorway. Thank you for trusting me. Good luck. And the doorway seems to close. And as you look back, you watch this doorway just close, and it just seems to melt into thin air, and you are now in the courtyard of a mansion. Behind you are your compatriots Luinil, Kairos, and Braun, and they have just opened the front doors to or at least the front doors to the mansion have just opened in front of them.
So, do they see me, or do they have their backs turned to me?
They currently have their backs turned to you.
I pull out my rapier. Hold! And I scream at my friends and hope that they react.
Luinal, Braun, and Kyrus, but he's not quite here. He's not here right now. You hear this?
I will turn to Sam and tell him, well, nice of you to join us. A bit on the late side, but, you know, timing is something we can work on.
Before I go into this is confusing. Answer me a question. Luno. What did
The answer is 42.
What did we
You could take inspiration for that one, Luinal.
Luno, what did we boost taste I gave you? I hope he remembers.
I don't.
You can roll a history check to see if Luinal does.
Shit, I'm really bad at that. Okay, I'll try.
You remember?
Yeah, it's a fig taste. It's a fig liquor. So just like fig.
Right. Oh, tell him it tastes like a liquor.
Yeah. Okay, he's real Luno. No eldritch creature can fake that stupidity. No, okay.
It nearly killed me though, so.
As any good liquor should. What the hell just happened? Did you guys call this spooky thing?
Well, you know, we were just out having a walk, enjoying the setting sun. You know, those nice evening vibes that you have in big mansions, which we totally did not do some breaking and entering into. And all of a sudden we were attacked by these, and I point at the bodies that are still lying around, I assume.
There are no bodies, there are dust piles though.
Oh. Well, attacked, well, these were bodies, but they're transgressed into dust piles. No idea how. Not a clue. It happened. And they tried to kill us.
One thing at a time. You guys don't seem to know a 3-meter high creature with masks calls himself the Mask Master and can open weird doorways through dimensions, or at least through teleportation doorways. I don't fucking know.
I've not met one recently.
Okay. That's even weirder. He told me we were in trouble, and he told me that you need my help, and
well, after this, 100% yes.
Fucking magic. I never understood it.
Luinal.
Yeah.
When he mentions this tall creature with a mask, you can roll me, if you like, either a history or a nature check to understand what he's talking about. And again, the skill you choose will give you different information.
I'll go for nature this time.
Okay.
No.
Unfortunately, no.
Not a clue. But so yeah, we were just having a little stroll here, and we saw some really weird shapes in the distance. Corby absolutely hated it. I still don't know where he is. He's flying around somewhere. He was in a really bad mood.
Oh no! Hopefully he's back soon.
I hope so too. And yeah, we just saw one of these weird things on the road, and it attacked us, and I We had a really rough battle. Braun nearly just point in the direction of Braun and poke him a bit. Like he's still not fully okay.
Hey,
You're alive. Good.
This is already better than it was a few minutes ago.
Okay. Holy shit, Sam. Hi.
Hey.
When did you? How? Where's Harris is over there. Luna is here. Sam is here. How is Sam here? He wasn't here.
Do you know, Braun? Do you know a master of masks?
You can
I
roll
know a
me
lot of.
Mask master.
Oh, go ahead.
Braun, you can roll me either a history check or a nature check, and again, the skill you choose will give you different information.
I'll do history. Krakatoa.
Unfortunately, you don't. Unfortunately, this is something that you've never heard of before. The DC for this was really high, so. No,
I figured it's okay. Okay. No, I have not.
I just met this weird creature thing, humanoid thing, like at least 3 meters high, with a big top hat on top and a fancy gown and having masks in his having a mask. He called himself the mask master, and he just fucking opened the door and I could step through it, and he told me that you guys are in trouble and need help. So I'm here apparently. Hello.
Called himself the Mask Master?
Yes.
Is he the master of masks or the mask master? It's very important.
Well, he has
Also,
a mask.
is he the
and when I
master
said
because
that
he has a lot of masks, or like what is the amount of masks that lets you become a master?
Well, he had one mask, which was like one of those theater smiley thingies. When I said to him that he's very spooky, and then he said he could change the mask, but I was terrified of seeing him without one, so I didn't accept his proposal. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he controls masks or is he a master of masks. I don't know. But he's a master of teleporting doorways. And even though he is spooky, up till now, nothing bad happened. Up till now.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So far, so good.
We were attacked by people that weren't people, and then I got scratched across the chest, and I think I fell down from all the blood loss.
Oh. Yeah,
tripped over a rock.
What happens if you're adventuring? It's normal.
Yeah. Luinil,
It's just a normal Tuesday.
Is Luinil and Kyrus really? There were like 4 of them, and they took out all 4 by themselves. They're amazing.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But Kyrus seems a little bit like out of it, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, he got, I think he probably got the brunt of it.
I think he needs some break. I'm here to tag him in.
As the 3 of you are watching, you see Kyrus seems to be looking off in another direction.
Mm-hmm.
He then proceeds to walk forwards away from you and then disappears from sight.
Does he disappear like he got teleported, or does he just walk out of out of our eyesight?
No, it's not so much that it's not so much that he walks out of your sight or that he teleports. It's simply he's there and then he's not.
Very spooky shit. What have you guys done when I wasn't around? I leave for half a day. And I get contacted by some spooky mass things, and Kyrus disappears. Hey Kyrus, are you here?
There is no answer.
Can I see if he like is still there but just invisible?
You can roll me a perception check if you like. Sure, go for it.
Try a perception check. Nice, 20.
You look around, and you cannot see any sign of Kyrus. You were actually able to see where he was standing. You were even able to follow his footsteps, and you can clearly see he's walked a short distance, and then there's nothing. also, with that perception check of 20, you also realize that the doors to this great mansion are open, and in the doorway is this individual who is looking at the three of you with a very quizzical expression.
Good evening, kind sir. Sorry, we have some matters to discuss. We'll be right at you.
Right, well...
Give us 5 minutes.
Who is this guy?
Of course.
I'm
Evan Dane.
Well, hello, Mr. Dane. I need a team meeting. Can you guys come closer so Mr. Dane cannot hear what we have to say?
All right, huddle up.
I mean,
You
or we
are
could
on
just
my
walk-
doorstep.
We could just walk further away.
One
That would
second,
probably be
Mr.
better.
Dane. We'll be with you shortly.
Okay. He's looking very confused.
So, okay, is that the guy we want to kill, or do we want to take him alive?
I don't know. But
I
I
have
can't.
no idea why we're
He
here.
he was looking for me, but I told him I wasn't me. So don't use my name around him.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
from now on, we will refer to
No,
you
no,
as
no,
Tim.
no.
Okay, Tim,
Your
shut up.
occupation is an enchanter.
Tim, be silent for a second. Luna has a good point. Okay, how about we say we... Do we know anything about this guy? Is he like... What does he work? What is his job?
I don't know.
People.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a very nice person.
Well, let's just say, okay, plan. I'm with the College of Magus. I'm investigating an assassination. Let's roll with it. Tim, be in the background.
Put your hands in. Put your hands in.
Okay, pencil.
Wait. Maybe Corby can help hide Tim.
Where's
No, it's
Corby?
fine. It's fine.
I don't know.
He thinks
It's
I'm
fine to
Tim.
nature.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
Okay,
fine.
okay, good.
I'll call him.
Alright, break.
Right.
Are you
Mr.
looking
Dane.
for some
Hello,
dinner?
Mr. Dane.
Oh,
Mr.
hello. Yes.
I'm sorry. Sorry for the confusion. Some weird stuff happened. We had a friend who just disappeared. I don't know if you saw that. Some weird special magic. That just happens in
No,
my
I didn't.
work.
Sorry, no, I didn't see anything there.
I would like to introduce myself. Mr. Samael Katmon, investigator of the just mages from Fall. Don't put in the pause. I have some questions for you.
Roll me a deception check, please.
Please roll high. Please.
Please. 17.
I'll just roll a very quick D20. Oh, it's okay. What can I do for you?
Is it okay if you come inside? I don't want to spend.
Yes,
more
no,
time
of course.
outside.
I was just about to serve lunch. It's
I
I
have
can
guests
obviously
at the
wait,
moment.
but no. You are very welcome to come in and be my guests, please.
Oh, that's very nice of you, guys. Some lunch. Yeah, look at my
Oh,
friends.
please, yes, no, please. Willie will be so delighted in that. Yes, no, come in, please.
Out of character, we're so gonna die.
Oh God, I don't have a plan anymore.
We'll see.
In character? Okay, yeah, let's go. Hi, I'm Luanil.
Okay, Luno.
Hello.
Introduce myself to Dane.
Hello. I've never seen. What are you?
These are my acquaintances, Luno. Yes, you can see he's not from this quarters, and this is my other acquaintance, Tim.
Oh, that. Hello, Tim. Oh, I remember you. You're the one who was going to do something for me, right?
Shit.
Yes. I want to let you know, unfortunately, the guild had to close down for a couple of days, so we're going to be unable to process your request for a little bit longer.
Oh,
And
that's
I want
a
to
real shame.
personally come and just apologize for the inconvenience you must be facing it the news of that.
Oh, it's not. No, it's really no inconvenience at all. It's really no inconvenience at all. No. It's something that William wanted. I have no idea what he wanted. He wanted something to do with that. So I came and put the order because he wanted this thing. It's fine.
Let's continue our discussion inside.
I'll let you know. Yes, no, of course. Come in. And you, he beckons you into this vast hall. This is a big hall. And as you walk in, you see this enormous rug in front of you with this beautiful gold and this sort of beautiful gold swirling design going around the sides, and this sort of star-like shape in gold as well in the center of it. And there's this beautiful red rug as well. Around the sides of the room, you can see many different suits of armor just standing there on display. You also notice this sweeping staircase in the corner of the room that sweeps up to an upper landing, which you can clearly see looks out in over the hall, this sort of entranceway. You also notice two quite large double doors on your right, as well as one doorway just underneath that sort of ledge area that's on the left hand side. In front of you, underneath that balcony, you see a few steps that lead into another sort of little alcove area. Undoored, you can see it that opens into an alcove area. You can see clearly into it, which also has this beautiful wood flooring in front of it with this purple rug in the middle of it as well. And it also, from your distance, you can just about make out a couple of armchairs in there as well. Lunch will be served over here. Lunch will be served over here. And he beckons you and leads you through the two double doors on the right hand side of the room, and leads you into this very grand hall. This is a big hall, very grand hall, very clearly appointed for many designed to appoint many different people. And you can see that on the wall on the right, just these very tall, thin windows that look out into the courtyard itself. It is late for dinner. There is one serving place, or at least right now there isn't. Right now there is. But as you are beckoned in, Evan says, "Oh, my apologies. I'll have to get William onto that. Let me just go and look for him. William, where are you?" And he heads into the mansion itself and up the stairs and up into the balcony and then disappears from sight.
Are we alone right now?
Yeah, right now you are. Yes.
Is there anything I can steal around? Something that could be easy to miss and easy to fit into a pocket, like a golden spoon or some shit. I don't know.
For sure, mate. There in this dining room, you can clearly see what are they called? They're not cabinets. They're called dressers, but basically they are it's sort of a half cupboard, half cabinet type of furniture, where the top half is made to display sort of really nice pieces of porcelain and what's the collective word for plates and bowls and things like that? Anyways, really nice porcelain and plates and bowls and things like that. And the underside is meant to store glasses and cutlery and things like that as well. Searching through the drawers, because you are currently alone right now. Mm-hmm. Searching through the drawers, you can see that there is many different types of forks and knives and everything in there, and they are all either silver or gold plated, or there's a lot of opulence here. So for sure, what would you like to steal? Describe to me what you would like to steal.
Just for okay, I want a everyday item which is so fancy that it's stupid. Like, I don't know, what are they called? Like an egg holder, I would call it like that, where you put your eggs in the for breakfast. Yeah. But if it's made out of pearl mute with ivory and stuff like that, I want to have that shit.
Done.
stupid shit that is so fucking fancy that it's not
Done.
and
You find an egg cup holder, which it's not quite made of ivory and pearl. Sorry, ivory and opal. But this is made of this very thin type of ceramic, and it's beautifully decorated with this gold filigree along around the edge, and it has on one side this beautiful cursive script, which says with the letters ED on it, and on the other side there is also what you can only describe as a dragon. This again is in this beautiful, almost cursive-like design of a dragon. Except this is not gold. This has been inlaid using onyx.
Ooh. I just slip it into my coat somewhere in one of the many pockets I have in there, and make sure that there's no traces from me snooping around, and just sit down and fold my legs over and relax.
You take your place at one of the table seats. What are you, Lewinil and Broad, doing while Sam is ransacking this dining room?
Oh wow, he really likes dragons, huh?
Yeah, dragons are awesome.
True.
That is.
Scary, but
They look nice, you know? Well, what do you think William is?
I have no idea. But I'm really not getting any good vibes from this place.
Oh no, it's definitely creepy, 100%.
So step one is finding out if there's any involvement at all. What did he want you to make again, Tim?
He wanted me to make this metallic necklace, but it could hold something. Something that I know about, and I specifically know no one should have. And that's why I found the dimensions of what he wanted very creepy and not good.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Weird.
What are you talking about, Tim? What should be holding in the necklace?
The way that he described it, it's meant to hold this amulet that I've heard of in the craft trade. It is not supposed to... It's kind of something that is kept secret. I'm not sure if it's a cursed item or something, but we are taught to look out for it if we see it. And the thing he requested fits almost the dimensions of that item perfectly. And so I imagine that he is someone trying to get that item. And if it's not him and it's this William character, then William is not a good person. We need to find out who William is.
Okay.
Braun, I would like you to roll a deception check for me, please.
What? I would never lie a day. Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
No.
So, Sam and Lewinil, it's entirely up to you if you would like to roll an insight check. If you would like to take what he says at face value, it's up to you.
I take it as face value. I believe him.
I believe me too.
Oh, I love you.
I'm getting so many doubts now that Lewinil is starting to question things.
Lewinil, you can tell that Braun is not telling the entire truth. It's up to you what you wish to do with it.
Braun, I have a feeling that there's more to this story. Can you elaborate a bit?
Wow, okay. The best way I could say this, Lenos, would you like to be hunted down by nightmarish horrors that wish you dead?
Well, I mean, we already are kind of being hunted down by nightmarish
no,
forces
but I
that
mean
are upon us.
never ending. I mean, it doesn't stop. I mean, they will keep coming for you.
I mean,
I always have the backup plan of the Turkius Giganticus, so...
That won't save you all the time. I'm sorry. So do you want to know?
Yes, I want to know.
Okay. I don't like doing this very often, but... And you're gonna watch as, like, Braun closes his eyes. And then you just hear him go, "Don't do any weird shit this time." And then as he opens his eyes, you see the whites are now completely black and he has the white spirals going around. Hello.
This is new. What the fuck is going on? we talked about this later, right? Now we have something more important to tell, but I don't like this.
You said you wished to know.
I don't know shit.
Well, yeah, I do. Are there like 2 people in you? 3 people?
There is only Braun.
Okay, but you look like a
called
very
Tim
different
here.
Braun.
Don't
Oh, yeah.
forget.
No,
You don't look like Tim right now.
there is only Braun who is Tim.
It's a temporary code name we needed. Although I don't think it was very effective, but yeah. We tried.
Guys, can we not do the spooky shit inside of a target zone? I don't want to go running.
There's
he's
no
not
one here
here.
now anyway, so.
But he can come back anytime when he sees the spooky shit going on with the guy who called Braun, and he's... Let's do it later.
Roll
He
me,
said-
everybody, please, a perception check. Everybody who's there, please roll me a perception check.
Aw.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry, Progenitas.
Oh, Braun.
Except for Braun, only Braun notices the footsteps that are beginning to approach from the outside of the room.
Someone is approaching. Braun will be coming back. Ask your questions later.
Good plan.
And you just watch as his eyes close again, and then you go back to being normal. Whoa! Hi! Did I fall asleep?
Welcome back, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Oh, okay. Did I
And
faint?
as your greetings are happening and Braun's slash Tim's slight unfocusedness comes in, a similarly looking gentleman appears at the door. They are dressed very differently. Their hair is swept back, where the other person's hair was very neatly arranged in this sort of very almost like playboy. I'm quite fancy. I do my hair every day. Look, this one, his hair is just swept back. It looks as though he's just run his fingers through him. You can see the clothing he's wearing is just either just an open white shirt and with this sort of black blazer over the top of him, over the top of them. When you first look at them, it's Evan Dane.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a different vibe to him. There's a difference to his character. There's a much more... Yeah, I'm just going to leave that for the time being. He's different. Yes, I am William. Evan told me you were joining us for dinner.
Lunch,
That's correct.
actually.
Lunch, yes, whatever.
And... Okay.
Well, are you joining or not?
We are joining, but we're
Fine.
not here for pleasantries. We are here.
He just completely ignores what you're saying.
Mhm.
Walks over to the dresser, pulls out 3 plates and starts setting them out.
William.
Yes.
I'm from Fortune's Favor. My name is Tim. Evan had come looking for Braun, one of our crafters.
Right.
He said that you asked him for this, yes?
I believe I might have done.
Do you remember at all what you asked him to for the craft?
I might have done.
That's not answering the question.
No, it's not, because it's none of your fucking business.
It actually is. If I may introduce myself, I'm an investigator for the College of Mages, and there has been a murder, and I'm investigating it. And I have some questions for you and your brother, I assume.
It's one way to call it that.
What would be your way of calling it?
Yeah, brother works.
Where is your brother, by the way? Would he also come down to join us?
No, he's
I
busy.
don't like. But it's lunchtime.
Yeah, he'll be down in a minute.
Okay, when I just start. What is this piece you wanted to have this artisan called Braun made?
Bit of metal.
Metal can take many forms.
Mm-hmm.
So, what form did you want it to have?
Well, it looked a bit like a stand.
A stand? For what?
Mm-hmm. Well, a stand for stuff. Look, mate, it's not really your business to know. If there's been a murder, I'm sorry about that. None of my fucking business.
The murder happened when your brother was there. So I would really like to join him to join us.
Well, he can't right now.
If he is not if you are
If
not.
you, sorry, this is me as GM now. The three of you, please roll me an insight check. While this conversation is happening, please roll me an insight check.
Ooh, nice. Oh, we all were good.
Oh god, okay. So what have we got? We got a 21, a 13, and a 21. Okay.
Give us your secrets, DM. Give us your secrets.
Spill the beans.
Kill him.
Yeah, messages! Yeah, so I'm afraid there's going to be some messages now. Messages. Reflexive. Apologies for the lots of noise going on.
Luna, what kind of flower would you give our Mr. Dale?
Oh, that's a good one, actually.
Or how about like what was the flower representing? Like you give to for burials, like white tulip, is it that? Or some white flower, I believe. Just give it that as a warning.
Here's your warning flowers, sir.
So, I have sent messages. I'll let you guys catch up on that. But yes, so what was the question you just asked, Sam? I sent the message to the wrong person. Oops.
I just wanted to ask. I didn't get a message, but I don't remember my question.
Sorry,
But
mate. You shouldn't have got that message.
Figured I will act as
Who's-
if I hadn't read it.
Cool. So that was right. And where are you? There
Far
you are.
Hi.
You're in the wrong place. Hi. There you go. My apologies.
Interesting. Okay. We can do it the easy way, or we can do it the hard way, Mr. Dale. Sit down and answer our questions, or I'll arrest you and you answer our questions at the tower.
Roll me intimidation check.
Yes, sir. Intimidation. No.
Ooh.
This is my house. And unless you've got some forces behind you that says that you can arrest me, fuck off.
But
I
what
take a
about
look around.
lunch?
Yeah. I take a look around. Did I hear anybody else, or any servants or anything? Because I only saw him and
Just roll me a perception check. This is more
Yes,
to
sir.
do with how much you notice.
No. 5.
It's alright. I haven't seen it. It hasn't come through yet on my screen.
It was a 5. It was a 5.
That was 5.
Mhm.
I will give you this.
Mhm.
You have not noticed any servants.
Yes.
Mr. Sam, if I think it would be better if maybe I talk to him.
Right. And I stand up and offer my chair to Braun, and I
He has not sat down, by the way. He's still standing.
Okay. Well, then I will stand up and walk to the side of the room and put one hand on my rapier and the other just somewhere relaxed.
Sure, go for it.
I think we may have gotten off on our own foot. Sam can be very angry and mean sometimes, and I want to apologize for that.
Alright, apology accepted.
So, William, yeah?
That's me.
And you're Evan's brother, I'm guessing twin brother?
Something like that, yeah.
Are you two ever able to be in the same place?
Yeah.
Are you in the same place right now?
No, obviously.
Of course not. Very interesting.
Stop laughing, Jeff.
Okay.
You make me laugh.
I had a message from Braun that I was supposed to give you.
Right, well, give it then.
You're never going to get it. He thinks it's cute you sent your brother to build the thing for it, but you're never going to get it.
Enjoy your meal. And he walks out of the room.
I would not leave him, let him go out of the room.
It's okay.
Okay, I look at Braun, and if he says it's okay, I will just I was going towards the direction of the door to stop him, but okay, I stop. And
Enjoy your walk, Evan.
There is no reaction. Or at least,
out.
well, just roll me Braun, just Braun, because you're the one that's yelling us out. Roll me an insight check on that last comment. It's really hard to tell. It almost seems like there's a small pause when you yell that out. But you're not sure if that's just you were imagining that, or if he actually did that.
When he's outside the door, I'll turn around to Lionel and Braun and like, that guy's fucking creepy. Too much creepy stuff for one day.
He's also very rude.
He's not creepy or rude. He's just. I understand it, I think.
Hey Tim, who do you think of the two of you ordered the amulet?
Hmm?
Do you think what's his face? Evan ordered the amulet or William?
Oh, definitely William. That's why I said that to him.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make sure.
Okay, what is our plan here? Do we just wanna fucking beat him down, or search the house? There seems no servants to be around for some reason.
He told us to enjoy the food, so why don't we explore?
I mean, there's no food.
Indeed.
Yes.
So we have to go looking for it, right?
Yeah, let's go to the kitchen. It's a good first step.
Alrighty then. This is probably a good time for me to share a map with you guys.
Yay!
Look at a map!
Yeah, map. And I don't appear to have it there. Just give me two seconds.
5. 3.5.
We failed.
Bugger you. So let me just get that set up, because for some reason I didn't have it set up. It's very annoying. My apologies. Oh, you're kidding me. Ugh, okay. Generally thought I had that set up, but for some reason I didn't, which is very, very irritating, I'm afraid. Come on. Come on. Alright, well, while that's happening, while that thing is doing its thing, Progenitas.
Yes, let me wake up.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. Firstly, in answer to your question, Progenitas would only have general information.
Yeah, sure. I saw your answer.
Yeah. It is probably reaching about evening time, and I believe you wanted to go and stake out the College of Mages warehouse.
Oh, I first wanted to wait for Gracie, but if she's still
Oh,
not
of
here,
course,
then,
yes,
yeah.
no, of course. Yes, of course. I forgot about that.
Eat something, you know.
Do all of these.
Regain my hit points, if at all possible.
A long rest is what you would need, so you would have to sleep
my
for
wounds. I mean,
your wounds. Oh, I
I could
believe
spend
you
the
took.
hit dice.
I don't believe you took any wounds.
I took 3 damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
3 damage,
And
and that
you,
also went off my max HP.
that is true. Yes, of course. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. I'm not going to make you roll a hit die for that. You spend enough time and you'll get those wounds back. That's fine. I'm not going to make you roll a hit die for that.
Sure.
But your max HP is still at that point though.
It's still 12.
Yeah, it's still
instead of
12.
15.
You are busy. You've had some food. You're admiring your handiwork with regards to your smoke bombs when a brother of the my brain's gone to sleep. The Undying Light. Thank you. Actually, that worked. Thank you. When a brother of the Undying Light, your monastery, approaches you and says, "Brother Progenitas, I believe that's your name. We haven't met before.
Hi, I'm Progenitas.
Hi, I believe you are Progenitas because you are the most new around here. There appears to be this urchin at the door who's looking to speak with you.
Ah, Gracie, yes.
Oh,
Can you bring her in,
okay.
or shall I come with you?
She is at the front door, and this is not her domain. So,
No, I know, but she's...
just follow me. Follow me.
Yeah, sure.
And you follow him to the effectively what would be the entrance to the monastery, and there is the person you know as Gracie, that sort of lanky teenagery girl wearing tattered clothing that definitely looks stained and used, and she has this big grin on her face. She doesn't look particularly dirty. There is some dirt on her, but she's not too dirty. She's got this massive grin on her face right now.
I take on a serious posture and look her up and down, around. Let the silence hang for a bit. And...
Well, hi, yeah. You wanted to see me?
Very nice job. Very good, Gracie.
And she just breaks out into this great big grin. Yeah, I thought you'd like it.
Did it
Thought you like it? Oh, yeah, so much. Bloody hell, jeez. They know so much stuff. Like it was a bit difficult to get to talk to them, really, to be honest, because they're all a lot smaller than me, and they've got their own little cliquey gang thing. But yeah, it works so much. I was able to follow loads of people. And yeah, hey, I found your weird tiefling fella.
Yes. Spill the beans.
Spill the beans. All right. When was the last time I saw him? Oh yeah, I saw him then. Well, he's with that small flying creature. What the fuck is that? Have you seen some of those things before? Anyway, whatever. Sorry. Getting sidetracked. Yeah, no, they were together, and they went to Flying Turtle Inn. There was also, and she basically just spews the entire happenings and events that has transpired between Luanul, Sam, and Braun, and Kairos to you. Since the last
4 now. Okay, nice.
Since the last time you spoke. Yeah, no, there were 4, and then the red tiefling fella, he went off early this morning. He was doing a bit of a rounds. Like the others, I don't really know where he went. He was by himself. So I decided to wait and have a look at watch the other guys. Kairos went off. Kairos what? Yeah. That he's now the owner of that stinky warehouse. Really weird. Don't really know why he wants that. He's now the owner of Stinky Warehouse. It's only weird. Anyways, yeah, I waited for dwarf
you mean the Stinky Warehouse with the rotten fruit?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Carry on.
Okay. Was that good?
Yes.
Okay. Right, okay, yeah, well, anyway,
We'll get back to that later, but just finish your story first.
Okay. Well, I was waiting for that the dwarf and the tiny flying person, and then they came out, and they went wandering all over God knows why, but they went wandering all over the place. They went to the Ignis Temple, and they went to the lighthouse. Fuck knows why they went to the lighthouse. That's a fucking waste of time that was. Anyways, they went to the lighthouse, and now they've gone. Oh yeah, okay. And that roguish type fella, not the tiefling guy, but the roguish type fella. I think you said his name was Kairos. I can't remember what it is. Anyways, they met up, and now well, they left the city.
Okay.
And I haven't really seen him since. I've been looking around for that tiefling fella, but he's also gone.
Okay. Well, great job so far, and I give her a silver.
Oh, are you
this is
silver?
For all your trouble. Didn't I give you just GM just to remind me? What did I give her last time? A few copper, didn't I?
I think it was a few copper.
Yeah. So yes, I give you the silver now, but if you can tell me what what you know about the stinky warehouse, what the contents is of the stinky warehouse, and if you can tell me if there is a crate with black crystal inside that stinky warehouse, then I give you a gold piece.
Hmm. You can see her think over it for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know what's in there. What? Hey, what? Create a black crystal? What's that look like?
Well, do you know what quartz looks like?
I think so.
A very common white crystal. You use it for all kinds of purposes. Mostly used by ladies to look pretty.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
like
like that, but then
It doesn't. It
Black-
doesn't take. It doesn't take a very high insight check to be able to realize that she doesn't. She doesn't seem to know what you're referring to.
okay. As fortunes have it, I have a piece of quartz, of course, in my bag. So I pull
Nice.
it out. It's like this.
Oh. Oh.
But the black
Okay.
crystal is blacker than night. It's so black that you think it's sucking in all the light.
Huh. Okay.
Which you cannot touch that stuff with your bare hands.
Right.
You
Okay.
cannot.
Don't touch it with bare hands. All right. Well. Yeah. No.
Rather
I
not
won't
touch
all
it
right.
at all. But yeah.
Okay. Don't touch it. You're being cryptic. I don't like it when people are cryptic.
No, I'm not cryptic. I'm literally telling you that you shouldn't touch it because it hurts you.
It hurts me. Okay, that's fine. I can get that.
So just see if it's there. And you said you already know what the contents is of the warehouse.
Oh yeah, it's just
Is there
it's the
anything
old.
other than rotten fruit?
Oh, no.
Well,
Well.
I then want to know if he has
I
anything
get it.
other.
I get it. I get it. You want me to go and find out if there's anything other than that? Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'll do that.
Okay. Well, thank
I'll do
you.
that.
And which one more tip that might help, as long
Uh-huh.
as you're wanting to follow this path you took with the urchins, is to make friends and impress the higher ups in their hierarchy.
Yeah.
That really helps to get more information.
I'm trying. I'm trying. It's a bit hard though. I'm new, sort of, with them lot. It's a
Yes.
bit hard. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Really. Honestly.
No, I'm just trying to help you get better. Even if
Yeah,
you have any questions about it, you can ask me. Of course, I have experience.
Really?
Yes, as I told you, I used to be an urchin.
Okay. Well. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. I think.
Well,
Yeah,
this is
maybe.
where I stay. So
Well,
if you
okay.
have
Well, if my I'm really sorry if ever you're out. I'm going to say this now. I'm really sorry if ever you're out and I end up stealing your money.
What?
I say, I'm really sorry. I'm saying now, I'm really sorry if I end up if I end up stealing your money while you're out and I'm also out doing my thing.
Oh, okay.
I'll try not
That's
to though.
good to know, but
I'll try not to.
no, try not to.
All right. Well, thanks, Mr. Progenitas. I'll see you later. And she just dashes off.
You're very welcome. And when she leaves, I think it's a about time to use my disguise kit to blend into the warehouse district common people and...
Please do. I would like to have a roll here. How good is your disguise?
Ah! What? My best roll of tonight!
Wow! Oh yeah! Fuck yeah! You're a dock worker. You're a warehouse dude. You are here to work. Yeah, you just all there. You look perfect. You look the part.
That's good. That's good.
Your stakeout. Describe to me your stakeout for me, please.
I want to stake out inconspicuously the Colossus Maze's warehouse, specifically seeing if there is a cart coming in to transport the black crystal somewhere, and if there is, then try to get underneath the cart in a sneaky way to attach myself onto it with a rope or anything that I use the simple materials that I have on me.
Great. Well, we'll get to that in a moment. Because leaving Archwall and heading across to a very creepy mansion is Luinol, Sam, and Braun. And just entering, and I believe we now have a map for you, and I'm just about to share it with you guys. There you are, now shared. And I have unlocked your tokens, so you can now move your guys around. And for those of you watching at home, here is the map. And for some reason, Sam and Luinol have now switched places, so I'm going to switch you guys back.
No, this is now part of the hour where we must pretend to be each other's characters when we get switched.
Talking of that, we're getting a little bit dark in here, so I'm just going to put the lights in my room.
I seem to accidentally turned off my camera and back on again, and it just switched around. So
it does do that, unfortunately.
I know, but I can fuck it over whenever I want. So
yeah. Please don't.
Do it.
Anyways, there is now a map for you, so you are able to look around for where you want to go. Just let me know where you want to go.
I'll move the map just a little bit. CC.
I would like to go to the big doors over there.
Sure.
Okay.
Opening the doors, Luinol. They open into what can only be described as a vast dancing hall. There are rows of these beautiful red velvet chairs that extend around the sides. Hanging from the ceiling are these two massive candelabras that are currently lit. So they're emitting a nice sort of warm yellow light, and the floor is that sort of purplish red floor tiles. This is very clearly a dance floor, and to your right you see a raised platform, and above that what you can only see as an organ inlaid in the wall.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else that I can see for now?
From where you are, apart from the doorway that you see to your left, it sort of ways not directed to your left, but on the left hand side of the wall, a set of double doors, set of doors. Nothing here, obviously. If you want to investigate the room, you can.
Yeah, I'll try and see if I can find something through investigation.
Go for it.
Damn it! I saw it fall off the 15 there.
Unfortunately, no. You don't see anything untoward in this room. Apart from an exit to a background. Yes. Yeah, huh?
I look over Luinol's shoulder and I'm just like, well, this is a nice room, and I step in.
Guys, don't go too far.
Nah, this is the shit. Come on, this is crazy. I wish I had a room like this. Care for a dance, Tim? And I reach out my hand towards Tim.
Even though I have 2 right feet, I think that's the saying. I'll do it.
Perfect. I also have no idea what I'm doing, but...
Alright, okay. The pair of you, please roll me performance checks. Oh my lord.
Oh, crits!
Oh,
Wow! Oh my lord! I mean, the 17 was pretty good, but the crit, fucking hell! Yeah, Braun, the pair of you, Braun and Sam, the pair of you start dancing, and Braun, yeah, you thought you were a good dancer, except Sam just starts leading. As you suddenly realise that, oh, okay, Sam's really knows what he's doing here. Fucking hell! And he starts swinging you round and round and round and round this dance hall in what could only be described as the most perfect waltz that you have ever taken part in. And yet there is no music.
Right now. Also, who's playing the music?
The music plays in your head.
No. Like there's actual music.
No,
there isn't.
Oh. Oh.
There is no music. Sorry, my apologies.
Oh, okay. I heard music. I'm like, whoa.
Nah. So I never round whenever, and I'm like, I can't believe this worked so good. I never danced before in my life. I'm so good. I'm the greatest person in the world. What's up, Luna? And I just go there and open the next door.
Cool. That opens into what can only be the open sort of seating area which you saw from when you first entered the mansion. When you enter, you see the same flooring extends from this dance hall into this area, into this seating area in front of you. And there's a few coffee tables. There's some really nice chaises in there. There's some very nice comfy seats in there as well as this purple rug in front of an open fireplace, which is currently not lit. It doesn't show it here on the map, but this purple rug, when you look close at it, the design of it seems to reflect the sinuous forms of dragons. In actual fact, not just in the center of it's not just that in the center of the rug itself is this lithe extended form of a black dragon.
Ooh. This guy really likes this dragon. Do I see anything suspicious just looking through the door?
I'm just gonna give this one to you. No, you don't see anything suspicious.
Okay.
Not here.
Then I just I walk directly to the fireplace and I want to have a look inside if it looks like somebody was burning documents or if it's just wood and tinder.
Sure. Roll me an investigation check.
Yes, sir. I'm bad at this. Luckily, I'm not a real investigator.
Yeah,
I would be so bad at my job.
just some ash. There's just some ash in there. Not a lot.
You want?
Could I use?
Take a look.
Sorry, who was that?
I think Luna will try to say something first.
Yeah, well, we were kind of going at the same time, but you go first.
I was gonna say,
Well-
do you want me to take a look in there?
Luinol, if you want to help, you can do that.
I wanted to light the fireplace,
Oh, okay.
so it's probably a better idea to have Braun investigate it a bit first.
Probably a good idea. All right then, Braun. So roll me an investigation check, please.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. Searching through the ash, you notice how much of this ash is very, very fine. It's a very, very fine ash. There's a lot of wood ash here as well, but there's also something else. And as you are sort of just moving it aside, you find what could only be described as a very, very small piece of charred paper. And on it, just barely legible, is written, Evan, go to, and then the rest is burnt away.
Like I thought.
What did you find?
There's a lot of, there's wood ash, because, wood burns.
Yeah.
But there's also a different kind, and I think that means that he was burning paper. Because there's this. And I hold out the paper and hand it to him.
I didn't see that. Your investigation skills must be exceptional.
No, I have pretty good eyes, that's all.
Okay, time to find some unburned paper.
Yeah, how about we go to the room right next to us? It looks interesting, I think. Is that like an archway or a door that's open?
It's an archway. No, it's
Okay.
it's just an archway that opens into the main foyer.
Okay. Let's go this way.
Okay.
All right.
Now,
I'll investigate Discord.
At the top.
Sure.
There's like. Oh, sorry.
Roll me, and you're investigating the window, are you?
Yes. It looks like a sneaky, suspicious window.
Sure. Roll me investigation check.
12.
It's a beautifully stained glass window.
I'm not too sure about it though, but
So, are you guys doing anything else?
If there's nothing here, I'm not really interested in windows and a fancy carpet.
There isn't a lot here, except for what I previously described to you in terms of the suits of armor suits of armor that line the walls, and the huge, beautiful. Sorry, just knocking my microphone there. Beautiful red and gold carpet in the middle of the room.
One thing, can I close and lock the front door?
Can you close and lock the front door? You can definitely close it. As to locking it, you notice that as to locking it, when you glance down to see if you can try and see if there's a key, you notice that the lock is no. You notice that there is no lock.
Well, weird, creepy dude. Well, not creepy, but weird person living alone.
Kinda
With no
creepy.
servants. Yeah, but Tim says he's not creepy, so I'm with Tim. Weird
I think
dude.
You
with...
can just use my name now. I think it's not gonna matter for much longer.
But we spent so much time crafting your alibi. Oh, we didn't.
We spent all of one huddle.
That is a lot of time for my plan. But okay, Braun. So he's living alone in the woods. He's rich. He is not guarded. So either, and even like his door is open. So either there's some serious shit we are missing in this house, or he is a very strong fighter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's like that, he might not feel threatened by anything.
Well, then
Could be.
maybe don't threaten him next time, Braun. It was very stupid of you.
Oh, I didn't threaten him. I just told him he's never gonna get what he wants.
I'll go investigate here, guys.
Finally, food.
You are going to, as you try to enter the room, Luinil, you realize that. So I'm going to put you outside the door. You realize that the door is locked.
All right. Can I open it?
You can try. Have you got something to try and open it?
I've got something to open doors, which is called Earth Tremor.
No.
If you want to use Earth Tremor to open a door, I'm not going to stop you.
I want to stop him. I don't know if I know how. Do I realize that he's trying to cast something?
What are the components of the spell?
Give me a second. Look it up.
Oh, no.
I think it's the basic verbal and somatic.
Verbal and somatic. Okay, so from where you are, Sam. Yeah, you would. If Luinil is definitely going to do this, then yes, you would recognize, unless Luinol is trying to be discreet about it, you would see that he's going to cast a spell.
So, Al, what is Luinol doing in the situation when he's standing in front of a locked door and has a guy behind him that knows how to pick locks?
Do I know that you know how to pick locks?
I think you know that I own lock picks, but I don't know if you know that I can pick locks.
No, I'm fairly sure I've never seen you pick a lock.
That's true.
So I would have no idea you would know how to pick locks. So I'm gonna go for Earth Tremor and see if I can unbalance the entire mansion.
Wait, oh, can we not? Cause, okay.
If I see him casting it, I will try to stop him. Don't you worry. I am in tackling distance.
Well, Luinol,
I have not heard any ideas contrary to my idea of
We could
unbalancing
just-
the entire mansion.
Wait.
We could try to find the key.
I can lockpick. I'm not sure. Are you talking? Are you explaining your plan to us, or are you doing it like last time? You just suddenly start casting and attacking people.
I will tell you that I'm trying to open the door through the ways of Earth Tremor.
I would just solo. You fucking don't. And I would just I can open this door. Let me have a second with it. I would scoot over and try to scoot you away. Firmly, but not.
I fly up in
aggressively.
the air, so.
Okay. I try to
Right.
pick this lock.
roll me a dexterity check with your proficiency modifier for your thieves tools.
Is it sleight of hand or?
It would be a yeah, sure. Let's
Remember.
go with sleight of hand as well.
Okay.
I think it would be a dexterity check with your proficiency modifier. Fucking hell.
That's why I asked. I can look it up if you want. Give me a second.
No. We'll just go. I'll look it up later.
Thieves'
I'll look it up
tools
later.
is separately.
Okay.
It's
my mistake.
It usually is separate, which is the reason why I think it's dexterity plus proficiency. So if you could roll that for me, please.
Okay.
Instead of
Dexterity plus proficiency.
so it'll be
give me
dex plus 2, I believe.
You'd only get proficiency if you're actually proficient in the tool,
Oh fuck! Oh.
which he is not.
I am proficient in it, but fucking a.
You shouldn't have the discussion beforehand.
Nah.
Yeah, you go in to start playing with the lock, and you just are like, oh no, I've got to get, and dink, shit, and you notice that your one of your picks is now bent and broken, and you also realize that the other half of that pick is in the lock.
This is not a situation that we need Elf Tremor, but we need the key.
Yeah, Luinel, I understand that maybe subverting nature is something that happens where you're from, but
Still an option.
I understand and I appreciate the gumption, and I appreciate I think the word is spunk that you are showing, but we don't destroy property here unless it's absolutely necessary, and so far we have no reason to believe that this door opening is absolutely necessary.
Or if it would be really, really fun. And right now it would be more dangerous than fun.
I mean, if it wasn't very important what was behind the door, why would Evan lock it?
I mean, people just usually lock doors sometimes, especially if they're going to bed. And he seemed like he just didn't want to be around us, so I'm sure maybe he's in there. Have we tried knocking and asking if he's in there?
I knock. Hello?
There's no reply.
I tell you what, Luinel. I turn around to him. I have something that I like to call Elf Tremor in a bottle, and I hand him my what's it called? My crowbar. You can try to open the door with this one. You know how to use these?
Okay, we're still on this track. Okay.
And it's like,
Okay.
did you ever babysit a child? It's like that.
Wait,
you have
wait,
to keep
wait.
them occupied while we do the grown-up stuff.
I know I'm not there, but did you now actually give a heavy crowbar to a fly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, but it won't work. But I give it to him so he can fuck around with it.
But and I tell Sam, well, I have a great alternative for that, and cast. I grab my quarterstaff, cast Shillelagh, or however you pronounce it, and
Okay.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh,
Okay.
and I try it with the power of
Go for it.
Shillelagh.
Roll me
like
an
that.
attack roll.
All for that, but promise me no earth tremor until we had exhausted every other option.
Still
Oh, my
casting
lord.
magic to open it. Okay, it's a door, guys. We don't. Oh boy.
Doors are just,
So-
I don't know.
Inanimate
Destroy the door.
objects
Do it,
usually
hit
need
it.
a
Who
voice
needs
to
doors
prevent
in
them.
life?
So just roll me your attack roll for me, please. I
Yeah.
presume you are going to hit the door with your staff, correct?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out how I can get it cast because
Yeah, Shillelagh is one of those weird ones which you say, "Oh, I cast this," and then you have to actually manipulate the dice rolls in the thing itself. So let me just do that for you because this will be slightly quicker for you. Yeah, so you would cast it and then you would then manipulate the dice roll itself.
yeah, I'll just change it so it's permanently like that because I'm never gonna not hit without
Exactly, yeah.
Shillelagh.
Exactly, and the stat would then go to your thing. Is it? Where is it? Damn it! It's wisdom, correct? Is your spell modifier?
It's
right?
on wisdom.
But I believe it's also damage as well.
Yeah,
There you go. So done it. So just roll me your attack, please.
the 17.
It's a fucking closed door. It hits.
Yeah.
Shillelagh.
No,
Okay. Thank you, Wizard of D&D, Shillelagh. Then roll your damage, please.
Okay. Can I change the damage type?
What do you want to change the damage type to?
D8 because I'm gonna use it two-handed.
Yep, sure,
That's
no
why
worries.
would I
just,
not use it two-handed?
Let me do that for you. There you go.
Thank you. And I do 5 damage.
You whack against this door. It shudders. You can definitely see that you've done some damage to it, but it shudders and still remains in its frame.
You meant
It is
like
still-
this, right, Sam?
I meant more like pivoting, like we're not monkeys here. We can use tools, and monkeys use tools. I don't
I
care.
could use the crowbar, but okay.
Leave the
Well-
child be.
I'm not very good with crowbars.
In worst case scenario, he loses all his energy. Best case scenario, he's in there. Let's just search around.
Okay, I'm gonna go this way then.
I wanna go the way food. I smell it.
I'll let you know when the door is open.
Yay!
Okay, roll me an attack again, please. Yeah,
Oh.
it hits. It's a door. It's a closed door.
For 7 damage.
It is. The door is beginning to splinter. You reckon that if you give it one really really good hit or a couple of swings like that, it'll break open. Braun, the door that you have approached is also locked right now. Sam, the door that you have approached is unlocked, and you can tell that you can tell from the smells that are sort of permeating the corridor outside this door. This might be the kitchen.
And I will unlock the door, and I will not look around for traps or anything, but just directly go to the food and look around. What kind of food do we have in this kitchen?
This kitchen is a very well prepared very well apportioned kitchen. You can see that there's an island in the middle. There are plenty of preparation spaces all around the sides, and you can also see what appears to be dishes laid out ready to be served. Glancing underneath the dishes, glancing yourself one of the dishes at least, you can see what seems to be this very small meal. It seems to be made of this prawn and fish type. Prawn and fish type. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Dish. That's the word I'm trying to think of. With a sort of pinkish sauce over the top of it, and there seems to be lettuce and avocado in there as well. Looking underneath one of the other dishes, you see this very small piece of meat with some beautifully prepared. This is actually making me hungry now as well. Beautifully prepared vegetables and potatoes on the sides of them. In the rest of the kitchen, you notice that it is clean. There doesn't appear to be any food that seems to be in them, but that seems to be in the preparation stages of being cooked or anything like that. It just seems to be a very well proportioned, very well clean kitchen at this present moment in time. And these two dishes seem to be waiting to be served.
Mm-hmm. I would just take a look at the piece of meat with vegetables and try to investigate if there's like some very obvious signs of poison. I'm not an expert at all, but I just won't want to like eat food that glows in the dark or something shit like that.
Is this going to kill me if I eat it, basically?
Yeah.
I don't know what you would roll for that. Will this kill me if I eat this without eating it?
Nature or medicine?
I was going to say that either nature or medicine. I'll leave that choice to you. Nature or medicine.
Definitive medicine. We're better at that. I'm not good at it.
No, you're not good at it. You look at it and you go, yeah, this will probably kill me if I eat it.
Food is rotten. I close it down and I leave. I hungrily leave the room.
Oh, Braun, are you doing anything with the locked door in front of you?
Could I somehow use my carpenter's tools to try to get through try to open the door?
If you can come up with a way to do that, sure.
Okay, I'm trying to think of something instead of, like, maybe are the hinges visible right now?
They are. No, they are not visible right now. No. Which already tells you enough. Which already tells you some information.
Yes. Can I perhaps try to cut around the door handle to reach my hand through the door?
Sure. Sure, I'll give you that.
Okay.
You'll have a drill and a saw with you, so yeah, sure, I'll go with that. Okay. Just roll me a very quick dexterity plus proficiency bonus.
Okay, so I can. Do I have anything with dex? No. Okay, so I'll just roll dex. And now it's a +2.
Nice.
So it would be an 18.
Really nice.
Oh no,
very
plus,
nice. Yeah.
plus proficiency would be a
20.
Well, more. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Yeah. Easy done. You make very, very quick work of this door. You can tell that this door, while looking very very solid and this sort of very heavy piece of wood, when you start working it, you realize that this is a very light wood, and so within a couple of minutes, you have a hole. While this is going on, Luinol, are you continuing to bash the door in?
Ed, I thought you would know by now.
I do know you by now. I do know you very much. Please roll me an attack, please.
Thank you.
I ask for posterity's sake.
14.
Again, it's a solid door. It doesn't move. You hit the door.
The epic
For
battle of
6
a
damage.
fairy against a closed door.
The door is splintering. You can tell that you've with one more solid hit, you will have broken through.
So is there like a small gap now?
Oh yeah.
Can I look in, and while I look in, can I shout, "Here's Johnny"?
You.
It's an ancient invocation muttered by people breaking into homes. We don't know why, but they still do it.
Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, you sure. You lean into the door and peek through the door and go, "Here's Johnny." And that's when you realise that this place is empty. There's nobody in there.
Okay. Oh, fun.
But you still
I
do
still
it.
say this is a complete win.
Yeah, absolutely. Braun.
Yes.
The door. You have carved a hole in the door. Please.
Nice. I reach my hand through.
You reach your hand through in order to open the door, and you also realise that, oh yeah, hang on a minute, this is. Were you looking just to reach the hand through and turn the handle?
Yep. I have to try to at least see if there's a lock and then unlatch it and then.
Ah, right. Okay, I see what you mean. There is indeed a lock on this side, and you are able to unlatch it very easily. Opening the door, opens into a very grand bedroom with this large double bed in front of you, and on the floor is again that rug that you saw in that little sort of alcove area, with this purple rug with this beautiful live dragons around the side, with this black live dragon in the middle of it, and then underneath the bed you see this nothing actually. You just see the fact it's a full poster bed, basically with curtains.
Okay. Can I roll up the carpet?
Sure, you can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna roll up.
Not going to stop you from doing it.
Is there
You roll up the
anything
carpet?
under- Mhm.
It's just a very beautiful wooden floor.
Okay. This door's open if you guys want to check it with me. I rolled up the weird carpet with the moving dragons just because that's weird.
Are you taking it with you, or just leaving it? Are you leaving it there?
I'm leaving it in the room. I'm gonna go inspect the bed as I say that.
Sure. Just roll me an investigation check.
Smoky, dokey, smoky. Nope.
Ow.
It's a beautiful, very comfy bed.
That's sometimes at least.
At least he's comfortable while sleeping.
Luminol, please roll me your last attack and damage. Yep, that's a nice big whack.
Bam.
And the door splinters. It flies open with that last whack, allowing you to enter this very small study. This door is gone. That door will never ever be able to go back into its home. It is always going to remain open from here on in forevermore. This room
Sam,
is a
your
very
plan worked beautifully.
This room is a very beautifully appointed study. You can see two what are they called? Not cupboards, bookcases. You can see two bookcases and a very large open fire with above it what can only be described as a deer head, a stuffed deer head. In one corner you see a very well appointed writing desk, and in the middle a small coffee table and two very comfortable looking chairs on top of a equally lavish carpet.
I quickly fly out and tell the rest that, yeah, this man really is nice. He's keeping dead animals in here. And I fly back. And I want to investigate the bookcases.
Both bookcases, okay. Roll me an investigation check, please.
18.
Wow. Okay. In the bookcases, you can see titles which suggest, well, you can see various forms of titles. One of which, no, not one of which. 3 of which seem to grab your attention. The first title that grabs your attention is the uses and exploitation of black crystal.
Uses and exploitation of black crystal. Right, got it.
The second one which grabs your attention is... I need to get my notes up, please. Just give me 2 seconds. Was that? Oh, I said 3, didn't I? Yeah. I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, for God's sake. Quickly. Sorry.
No
No
worries.
worries.
Oh yeah. The second one is the story of Chajan and
Okay, you will have to type.
Chajan is spelled TJA apostrophe SHAN.
A-N.
And if you give me just a few moments, I have the name for you as well. And the desolation of Tunashar, or the fall of Tunashar. And Tunashar is spelled Tunashar.
A-R.
The story of Chashan and the fall of Tunashar.
I've heard that before, but I don't know if it was in this campaign or the other one. No matter. Okay. So the 3 books.
It was the other campaign.
I thought so.
I believe.
I'll have to check
but
my
yes.
notes. Yeah.
It is. Yes.
All right. 3 books. I call dibs.
No.
Oh yes, and the third one was another book that seems to be. It's very odd. It says Essays in the Exploitation of Patrons.
Sorry. Essence.
Essays.
Essays.
Yeah, Essays
Of
in the Exploitation of Patrons.
Exploitation of patrons.
Yeah.
So that's 3 or 4 books I found.
3 books. Or at least three books that have caught your attention.
Oh, so the uses and exploitation of black crystal, the story of Chashan, the fall of Tunashar, and
Oh, sorry, no, that's all one book. The story of Chashan and the fall of Tunashar.
and the fall of Tunashar. Oh, okay. I got you. All right. I won't be accused of not keeping track of my notes.
Very good.
Don't say
While
anything,
this is
Eric.
all
Don't say
while
anything.
this is all happening, Progenitas, you have set up shop outside the College of Mages warehouse. It is now the middle of the night. Almost falling asleep, yeah, indeed. You have set up shop, and eventually, after a long period of time, a cart does arrive. From where are you? Just give me a quick visual as to where you are. Apart from in the warehouse district. I mean, are you viewing
Just give me
the?
a quick visual from how that street what that street looked like.
Well,
because
it's just all I want to know is, do you want to be watching the door from across the street or from another location?
I want to watch the front of the warehouse,
Okay,
where the
then
car can load up from a
Yeah,
location in which I can reach it, but won't be seen as easily.
Gotcha. Then the best option is actually, funny enough, across the street next to a stinky warehouse. A glorious stinky warehouse. So yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for a stealth check because your disguise kit was really good, so no stealth check needed. But eventually, this horse and cart draws up in front of the warehouse. From your position, you can tell that the horse has been flogged almost to ribbons. It is breathing heavily. There is foam on its flanks. It's almost foaming at the mouth, and it is barely standing up right now.
Okay.
Dismounting from the carts, you notice a hooded figure who bangs very loudly on the door. The door opens because there's a sudden wash of light that emits into the road, and from where you are, you've got a pretty high perception.
Yep.
Roll me a perception check. Even your perception is high, but they are talking quietly. So just roll me a perception check, please. It's a bit too difficult to hear. But there is it is not long before you can see some very familiar crates being loaded onto the cart.
Okay. The door's still open?
Yeah.
Okay. Seeing that the horse is, well, battered down, I wait until an opportune moment to get near to the car to get underneath it and stick myself to the car.
Easy done. I would like from you. This is not so much in terms of stealth. This is more in terms of attaching yourself to the bottom of said cart. What would be good in this regard? I think you guys are really testing me here.
Oh, I'd say either acrobatic sleight of hands or tinker's tools.
It wouldn't be tinker's tools because this is. I'm imagining you're using rope in this regard in order to try and attach yourself to it. Whereas tinker's tools would be a bit too fine and delicate for this, so it wouldn't be tinker's tools.
But
so I'll either acrobatics, and actually I was looking at sleight of hand as well. So I'll leave the choice to you in those two.
Yeah,
acrobatics
make your pick. It doesn't matter for me.
Then let's do sleight of hand. Yeah, very nice. Easy done. You managed to attach some rope to one of the struts that holds the wheel, and attach another one to the other side, another one to your hands and arms, and you have managed to attach yourself to the underside of this cart. From where you are now, you can now hear the conversation from the doorway. And the conversation is along the gist of, just get it to him as quickly as possible. I will. Jeez. That fucking mage is a pain in the ass. Damn near killed my horse. Yeah, just get on. Go on. Right, fine. Good luck. And the wash of light that was emanating from the warehouse closes very quickly. And the the driver gets up onto the horse, gets up onto the cart, turns the cart around and begins to make their way in a slightly less hurried pace, but certainly in a hurried pace out of the city.
So, question to the DM. We just as a reminder, as if my notes are correctly, the monastery doesn't want the College of Mages to have this crystal, right? Doesn't want this transported at all.
It's not they don't want them to have it, it's more the case of, why is this stuff here? This is unusual. It's more they want the information as to why this is happening rather than they don't want them to have it.
Okay. That's important.
Does that make sense?
That requires a different action from me.
No, it's that. But is that the sort of answer? Is that the answer that you were looking for?
Yeah, because then I know what to do now. Nothing. Just hang.
Just hang. I'm gonna hang. All right, cool. The guys in the study.
Yes.
What are you all doing? You have investigated the bookcase, Luno, and found some
Yeah.
books. Do I have a brawn? I know I'm missing a Sam right now, but do I have a brawn?
Yeah.
No, you have me.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Oh, wow, this room's interesting. Let's see. I'm sorry, what was the book that's like on the stand here? On like the bottom left corner. That seems to be open.
Excuse me. Oh, apologies, headphone users. Glancing at the book on the stand, when you glance through it, you can see there's lots of. It seems to be a notebook almost, as though the owner of this book has been taking notes on something, and you can tell that they were halfway through they were halfway through. Well, no, they weren't halfway through. Sorry, I'm displaying wrong. They have just stopped with a particular note, and the last note you read is experimentation in black crystal. Definite deleterious effect upon the body when inserted, almost immediate.
That's neat, I guess. Okay. I just think to me, Yep. That makes sense. Okay. Anything else, guys, that's important here other than the fact that this man is writing about the thing that killed my boss?
Well, I have these 3 books. The story of Chia Shan and the Fall of Tunashar, which looks interesting. Some essays of the exploitation of patrons.
Can I see that one?
Sure.
Thank you.
Give Braun the book. And perhaps most interestingly, uses an exploitation of black crystal.
Oh yeah, we're gonna want both of those. We're gonna want all 3 of those.
Wait.
Yeah, we're definitely taking these 3 with us.
Wait, I just came back, so sorry, I was spacing. Sam was like confused. Did you say one of the book was called on the uses and exploitation of black crystal?
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
We don't need that. Give it to me.
Yes, we do need it.
No, nobody
Sam,
needs that knowledge.
Sam,
No.
the
Give
black
it to me.
crystal's what killed me.
Yeah, and that's why we don't need that knowledge.
That's why. We
And
need
the
that
black
knowledge.
crystal is what is killing the forests
And
where I live.
not to use to make it, but to understand it and to stop it.
Wait. I roll. I make a roll. How you will react?
Okay. What's your DC?
No. I just want to see if he's over 10. But yeah, I rolled a 7, so I'm not seeing reason here. No, burn this book. It's not about understanding, it's about exploitation. Nobody needs this knowledge.
I'm not gonna burn it. There is knowledge in here that I need to save the forest from the corruption that's spreading in it.
When rip out the pages, you need to know when the risk gets burned.
No,
I don't know which pages I need right now, so
we don't have time to go through.
I need to have some time and calmly go over this book and see what knowledge there is in it.
Okay.
Look, we'll take the book, we'll go through it, and if we find out that there's nothing in it that can help either or any of us, then we'll burn it. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm sensing you feel really strongly about that.
Really?
I'm not a very good judge of character. I just kind of go where you take me. And right now you're taking me to a nope.
Well, there are other stuff to look. Okay, what is in this desk here? Did anybody of you investigate the desk already?
The writing
So
desk,
far,
no.
no.
Then I will investigate the desk.
Roll me an investigation check, please.
Yes, sir. Where's my investigation? There it is. Still bad.
Oh my lord. Yeah, it's a very well-appointed writing desk. There's a couple of drawers here. It's full of writing implements, quills, pens, ink, paper. Not a lot.
I hate reading.
It was clearly used recently.
I hate reading. Let me torture this guy. It's easier.
No, I'll go. I'll look at the writing then.
When I sit here and wait.
I'll look at the desk.
I will sit across from Sam.
Yeah.
The fire is lit. The fire is lit, so it is warm. Roll me investigation check, please, Bron. It doesn't take you long for you to be able to just glance over the desk, and as you're running your hands across the top of the desk, your skills in woodworking come to mind, and you realize that parts of this desk are not either it's not been very well made, or there's something weird about this desk. Lydia. Jeez, this is why I should not look at chat when I'm playing the game. So, but anyway, you realise you are running your hands across the top of this desk, and you realise a part of this desk is thicker at one end, and you trace where that thickness is. I've started, so I'm continuing, and oh my god, this is just going to make it worse. You open up the drawer, and you find that there is a switch, a lever switch underneath the desk at that point, and you press up that switch, and there is this great rumbling sound that occurs, and all three of you notice the bookcase in the far right hand of the corner begin to slide open. Or slide to one side, and behind it is this open space, open archway into a very dimly lit corridor. And that is where we are going to end tonight's session before the chat descends into utter chaos.
Too late.
I know it's too late. I've been avoiding looking, but yeah. Oh jeez. Oh wow, I had fun. I hope you guys had fun too. Oh man. And Progenitas is still doing his own thing.
Progenitas! I'm still looking forward to finally meeting you.
Second to last session of the campaign, we're all going to come together.
Eventually, Progenitas is going to join the rest of you and go, "Hey, you're here as well. What are you doing here?"
We both search out the big bad evil guy for different reasons.
As it's going right now, they found a book that probably bring them to the same place I am now, but at the time they're coming there, I'm already gone to the next place, so I'm one step ahead.
You're always one step ahead, yeah. They're just
saying that's
chasing
a
your
good
coattails.
thing, though, because they have the information. I have squat.
Well, you could meet up with a certain tiefling and figure out your difficulties.
who I do not
Ooh.
trust. Yeah, I could do that.
Or just we'll randomly meet Ron.
We're going to do a
Trust
quick
him
round
forever.
robin with you guys. Memorable moments for today. Starting with Jeff.
Ooh, that's a good one. Well, Luanil not bowing into Sam's demands for the book. I really liked how close we were treading on an edge there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this edge is not passed by a long shot, my friend.
That's what you think.
That's what you think.
What else? Yeah, no. For the rest, it was fun playing with. What was the name again? Dane, and the other guy, and the dance session
William.
was amazing.
Sorry?
The dance session.
That dance session was amazing, yeah. That was just incredible. That was really just incredible. And all without music as well.
You don't
Amazing.
need the music. Music plays in your mind if you're a great dancer like Sam is. He's the
Oh,
best.
talking of Sam. Memorable moment for today, sir?
My memorable moment.
His
I mean, the
dancing
dance was
session.
great, but the best thing I liked the most was the weird, creepy thing that opened the door for me, because it gives off very, very strong vibes from Michael from Magnus Archive, and I just adore this podcast. Not sure if it's coincidental or not, but I love it.
It's complete coincidence. Okay, it's complete coincidence.
It's fucking awesome.
I have to I do have to credit Jacob from XP to Level 3 and Arcane Arcade, because he has a little thing that there is this character that appears when certain players who aren't able to join. He basically just takes those characters out of the session in order to not disturb the flow, and I took that as an inspiration for this character, for this little character thing.
Didn't they have like something called a pink baby or some shit?
Something
I
along
heard
those
that
lines,
somewhere. Yeah.
Something along the lines, yeah. But no, that's where I got the inspiration that this creature which you met is this transportation type creature. So that's where I took that inspiration from. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Progenitas, did you have a memorable moment for today?
Yes, I was very happy to find out that I was still alive.
It's always fun.
It's always good. But the most memorable moment, I think, was the moment that we get a more into depth look into Brom's character. Really like to get to know him. Well, see him progress as in his character as a commoner / noble / I think warlock type deal.
Commoner and noble classes, obviously.
Definitely,
I
agree with you on that.
really like that, and I also really like how you worked out Gracie as an urchin. And really working with the tips and information I gave her into that NPC character. That's just
Thank
awesome.
you. That's definitely something that I like to include. Is if you interact with the NPCs like that in that sort of way, yeah, why would they not do that? So, yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, thank you. Braun, did you have a memorable moment for today?
It involves a small fairy, a crowbar, and a door.
Oh my god. Honestly, I have never been so terrified of Jeff since that. Jeff's done some weird some stuff, but that was a moment when I was like, oh my god, please don't. Please don't. Oh wow! Malakissa, thanks so much for the raid. Wowee. So that didn't come on stream, but thank you so much for the raid, Malakissa. Unfortunately, we're just wrapping up, I'm afraid. We had literally we were just doing a quick round robin of memorable moments. So just to give you a quick recap, Sam, Luminal, Braun had made their way to a mansion and had entered said mansion after being invited into said mansion by a character that one of them had known as Evan Dane. Progenitas had what were you up to today? Oh yes, he had managed to survive having his soul drawn from his body by some black crystal, and managed to take/steal a piece of that black crystal and bring it to the High Priest of Altior within the city of where are we now? Archwell, and then had a very entertaining and enthusiastic discussion from Grace, another monk, not of the same monastery as Progenitas. Advised Grace on a few tips and tricks, a little bit more things to make her job a little bit easier, and asked her to carry on finding more information out, as well as to try and glean access to a warehouse, and also went on his own little mission of attempting to find out more about the crates that were going to be transported, and is now currently underneath a cart, following said crates to somewhere, who knows where. And Sam, Lewin, and Braun are now currently exploring the mansion of the person who invited them in, and have broken into a private study of Evan Dane, trying to figure out where on earth Evan Dane is, who is Evan Dane, who is this person that they have met called William Lewis, who also seems to be a twin brother, perhaps, maybe, sorta, kinda, of Evan Dane, and a bookshelf has moved to one side and revealed an open passage leading down a dimly lit corridor. So that's where we entered the session today. So, yes, sorry, Braun. Memorable moments.
I would also say just the discussion with William.
Oh yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that little interaction. That was really fun.
The information that was gathered.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyways, we're going to also pass on the love, so thank you very much to Melikissa for sharing the love our direction. We're going to pass that on to Play Nerd Allies, because I can see they are online, so we're going to go and raid them. I will be back again next week with some more D&E, both on Thursday and Sunday, fingers crossed, as well as possibly some other bits and pieces during the week. Do keep an eye on my Discord channel for the schedule. I didn't do it this last week because everything was completely screwed up and everything, and that's why I didn't get a chance to do the schedule, but I will be getting a schedule out this week as to what will be going on this week. Do take care of yourselves as with regards to everything in life. Take care of yourselves, love each other as much as you can, love yourselves as much as you can as well, and we'll see you all again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.